Hey, nerdy sports fan, we're talking Week 15 NFL action, and we've got my hometown Buffalo Bills going to visit the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they're getting the primetime slot. It's weird for me. It really is. I never get to see the Bills playing in the primetime slot. It's always the early game, and that's always a disappointment to me. But yeah, we have playoff implications here, okay? Pittsburgh still has a chance to win the division, technically. But they've got to win out, you know, and they've got to hope for a lot of help from Baltimore. So it's probably not going to happen. The Bills, with a win here, they clinch a playoff spot. All right? They're doing enough damage to another team in the playoff race with this win against the Steelers. And they've done enough already to this point in the season that, you know, 10 wins does it for them. So at this point, any win for the Bills puts them in the playoffs. And I think it's going to be this week. All right. Pittsburgh has been doing really well for the personnel that they have. Okay. They lost Antonio Brown. They lost Le'Veon Bell. They lost Ben Roethlisberger. The big three that have been the entire show for this team for years. And here they are on their technically fourth quarterback, because I think they had Dobbs that they traded, and they tried Mason Rudolph, and obviously they had Roethlisberger in there, and now they're into this duck call Hodges dude. Yeah, 4 different quarterbacks on the season, starting this far down the roster, and you're at 8-5. And holding on to the last playoff position. That's admirable. So this is a very, very good job that Mike Tomlin has done with this team this year. There's no denying that. Just, you got to look at what McDermott's doing with the Bills too. Okay, they're 9-4. They're holding off on to playoff position. They're in the top wild card spot. They've had a stranglehold on that position for better part of a month now. So yeah. Good job on both sides, coaching-wise. No denying that. A lot of people are going to say, hey, the Pittsburgh defense is just so damn dominant. They're going to give Buffalo fits. And then you look at the statistical analysis of things and you realize that the Bills' defense is better. In every way, they are better. Yes, Pittsburgh's defense is very good. Absolutely, the Bills are better. So the thing that's really helping Pittsburgh this week is they could be getting Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner back both from injury. And that's big. The Bills are one of the healthiest teams in the league, so there's no real conversation there for injury. But Pittsburgh getting those 2 guys back could be a real big boost for them. And that could carry, you know, into dangerous territory here. You know, the Bills could have a real dogfight on their hands if both of those guys are in the lineup. I don't think they will be. Both. Not both. One of them might come back. You know, you might get Conner back and not Juju, or Juju back and not Conner. But the likelihood of both of them coming back, with the injuries that they had, the time that they've been out, yeah, there's a reason they call it questionable. All right? Anyways, Steelers are 2-point favorites. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay? Duck Call Hodges is not 2 points better than Josh Allen under any circumstance. They are both relying on mishmash offenses with better than average offensive lines, and stellar defenses. So the rest of the crew surrounding them is so similarly built that you really have to boil it down to Allen or Hodges. And if you're not picking Allen every single time, you're a damn idiot. All right? Through better quarterback play, more dynamic quarterback play, the Bills will win this game. So the fact that the Steelers are a 2-point favorite, it's an absolute joke. Bet the Bills all week. It's going to be statistically bad for pretty much all offensive players. This is one of those rare games where starting both defenses is warranted. So Steelers and Bills defenses both need to be started in this game. John Brown, Cole Beasley, they've kind of taken turns having good games lately. I don't think either one of them gets a good game this game. Devin Singletary would be the man. He's really going to be what carries the offense moving forward. They're going to want to stay away from the Steelers' pass rush. So the way to neutralize that is that, rely on your running game. And I see the Bills doing that a lot more as the season progresses with Devin Singletary. And I don't see any reason for that to not continue. Running the ball effectively with him has been one of the main reasons they've gotten to this point at 9-4. So he's getting better as the season progresses. That will continue. Look at the points per game and points allowed per game, please, before you start screaming at me on this one, okay? The Bills just score more points and allow less points than Pittsburgh does. And it's closer on offense than it is on defense. And we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers having such an amazing defense. Bills are just better there, okay? They're just better. So the Bills will get to Hodges a lot. They'll turn him over. And unless it's all hands on deck and Juju and James Conner are full strength, 100%, no issues, I don't really see the Steelers having much of a chance at all in this game. Bet the Bills all day. All day. I have them winning by double digits. And they're being given 2 points by Vegas. So this is purely a betting motives kind of betting line. Because there's going to be more people betting on the Steelers just with no faith in the Bills. And betting the Bills in order to even the betting lines out so Vegas actually makes money, this is what they have to do with the line. So bet the Bills all day. Check out the rest of the videos I have for more fantasy football advice. And, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, guys.